Howdy peeps, this is Edo here for another Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Here with me is Nightshade.
Nothing beats a good swim.
Oh god. So we last left off finishing the court, finding out Edward fooked up because of Meekins.
And where we come out of court even more confused than when we came in.
Yeah, exactly. So now we have to go through, what is it, the second day of investigation? Or third day?
This is the second day of investigation. Technically the same day that we just came out of court, but that's how it works.
Yeah, okay, alright. Alright, so let's save and let us continue.
Let us. February 23, 2:15 p.m., the Wright & Co. Law Offices. Featuring Charlie.
Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death at 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room.
He was very busy that day.
What's this? And the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
You're always reading my mind. Huh?
Would you mind coming with me? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. They're also fashionable. Let's go. Science awaits us.
Science!
Oh, look, it's Edgy Pooh's
February
car.
23, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. Someone's messed up car.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at the tape, and it's supposed to be the
Yeah.
body. Woo! It just looks so weird.
You open the box and the body just falls over.
It's just such a weird position. I'm sorry.
You know, I really don't think we worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Of course it was our victim who was killed at the department.
And my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. I'm not going to replay this. F that.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yes.
My sister, erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never.
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all. It's just, we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood stains or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
That was a little creepy laughing.
What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminal testing fluid.
Luminol?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if
Just
you
had
can't
a
see
little
it,
soap.
it's still... you gotta have a little soap when you want to get the bloody bodies out the way.
Cleans like new.
Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police have already done these tests? Have you not noticed that a lot of these police people are incompetent and unable to...
Remember Dick Gumshoe?
We remember Gumshoe.
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
Me?
Plus, technically speaking, in this universe, only forensics are allowed to use this or whatever.
That's true. Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
Or testing blood stains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Here.
Is there alcohol in it?
Look, I'll lend you these glasses.
Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? Whoa.
To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Just point to where you want to spray some, and then press the button. Okay, let's find us some bloodstains.
Just press the push button. Push. Push. Push.
Is that everything? It's just that spot. Okay.
Yeah, you have to keep.
You
still have to push it.
Zoom it again.
Until it actually enlarge.
I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So this is the blood stain?
It's so...
Emma, you're shaking.
It's just... This is my first time seeing real blood.
Scientific investigation in action.
Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course.
What's odd about this? Scientifically. The location?
Not quite. Remember,
The
he
amount
was
of blood?
stabbed.
Oh,
he was
yeah,
stabbed
you're
in the
right,
heart.
you're right. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
Also that.
It's strange. If they fought here, there'd have to be more bloodstains than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright. See how I'm marking up the floor plans when we find a bloodstain?
Where did you get that marker?
See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Yeah, that's very useful information to have.
I saved up my allowance to buy this.
How much did that costed you?
Can you even buy that kind of stuff? We can't.
I mean,
because I know there's certain things that you probably could buy because it probably could be used for other things. But then I'm sure there's also like certain things you can just not buy, or they have
nothing's
to be
impossible in the
they
black
have to
market.
be approved. Oh my gosh, Nightshade. Nightshade's really a criminal.
We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
And we'll drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah! It feels like we're really investigating the crime now, doesn't it?
This luminol stuff is going to come in handy. Ah? Oh, it's her! I don't even remember her voice now. I wonder...
You can't...
What?
You can't escape her.
I can't escape her.
I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Starr.
Is it covered in blood?
You only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you two.
Ooh, that looks good. It's day-old.
This day-old deli box is on the house.
Sorry, it's just that kind of lead-in doesn't really get my mouth watering. Do we have to talk to her?
Never know when
I
you get
have
new
to.
information.
You certainly put me in a tight spot today.
My apologies, Miss Starr, but...
No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know.
Wow.
Savage.
I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable.
Yeah, wouldn't she technically be arrested for that?
There's a lot of people who have gotten arrested for that in this universe, and yet...
that's... yeah, you have your point. Uh-oh, here she comes. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective, she stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what?
So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Starr? Yes. It was a long time ago. Well,
2 years ago.
no matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me...
They coughed it up.
They confessed. They babbled like babies.
You know.
I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Every day I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspects after suspect. And before long,
They called me the cough-up queen.
oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
Emma's just
And
not having it.
You were let go or fired? Ooh. Oh.
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today.
How is a prosecutor firing a detective?
It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. SL... Wait, she doesn't mean...
I think you just have to present the thing.
Okay, so we're gonna...
Gonna present the note to her. What do you think about this?
SL9 incident on that knife. And on that note, Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know?
Really?
That knife was evidence from that case. The murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident?
Talk.
No, wait, no, why?
Maybe you need to present something else?
I'm gonna assume the Goodman's ID, because it's Goodman.
I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when you were the cough-up cream, right?
We found this ID card here in this parking lot.
Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman.
But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department.
That's impossible.
I wish I could be so sure.
What's the next page again?
Probably the crime photo. Let's present that to her.
If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes.
So you went straight to the scene of the crime?
And climbed the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder? That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the... after the crime?
Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were.
The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Stark. You lying was the problem.
Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time?
Think we've got this?
Now we can talk to her, maybe?
Yeah! Woo! That's when I learned the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable.
Disposable?
2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled.
Oh.
The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So they didn't solve it. On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed.
Executed?
Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that.
The only problem was they never did find decisive evidence. Not even a little. What? The criminal was executed, right?
Evidence. Of a sort. Made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen. Others found themselves out of a job. And you are one of those. Myself and one other person you know well.
Wait, could it be... Exactly. Officer Jake Marshall.
He's on security detail in the police department, isn't he?
Ooh.
As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined, and then it was over,
and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten. Neither have I. You haven't forgotten, SL9?
There was another side to that case.
A hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us.
Wait, those lunches you sell.
There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. Miss Star's old boyfriends, how many does she have anyway? Just when the detectives on the case have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection.
So, Rookie. What?
It seems like you're serious about investigating this case.
Yes. Ooh, that looks good, actually.
Yeah.
You're making me hungry.
Then you should take this. A Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Steak lunch!
Miss Starr, Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his, are you going out?
Why do you want to know?
I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now he's so cold.
Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that.
I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall.
Alrighty then.
Now
Well, I guess since
move it down.
we're here, might as well go visit the our good old buddy who's probably got a couple of slaps in the face since then.
Where do we go? Here? And then...
I'll say just go to High Prosecutor off. You know why that also works. February 23, Police Department entrance.
It's even busier here today than it was yesterday.
The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring.
I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed in their own department.
So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is.
She's like a kid at an amusement park.
Ooh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look.
And I guess I move. And we will go to the guard. Ooh, look at it. It's all...
Unknown.
Oh, wow. Jeez, I wonder who took over this department.
February 23, evidence room entrance, guard station, saloon.
What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime. I like that there's a freaking noose on the floor, like I'm supposed to step on it and get trapped.
And get trapped.
Oh man,
Also,
don't go near. We're gonna get you.
I also like how they put the information that this is the evidence room on a public pamphlet.
Right.
It sure seems that way. Oh.
What's wrong?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. I think it's hard to think straight.
If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who this guard is already.
I think you can move further.
I think we can.
Or you can examine around, yes.
Might as well. Let's see what it says.
Yipes, that sure is prickly. It must be a real deal.
I would think just one big one would be sufficient.
This cactus is a lot like my sister, actually.
In the sky?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell with thorns pointing in every direction. Just like her.
You know, I've been looking at this cactus a while now, and I don't see the resemblance.
It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity.
It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of here.
That is a good point.
There's also a lot of booze.
The evidence room is beyond that door.
Let's just walk in. It won't open.
You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first.
I guess we're a bit too early.
It might be.
Or maybe
Let's
maybe
go.
if we look at that scanner.
We'll go back.
Oh, yeah. We can go back here.
Okay. Yeah.
February 23, police department entrance, just like I said a few minutes ago.
This place is charged with frantic energy, as always. Please?
Huh?
Please!
Wasn't that...
Oh, God!
One steak lunch, please!
Oh,
it's
he's
you.
the one that likes the steak. Well, of course he does. It's Gumshoe! Detective Gumshoe.
Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man.
You're a busy
What
man.
I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Here you can pinpoint the exact moment.
That's not cool, pal. It's really not cool. Now's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence.
The criminal? You mean...
You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, pal?
Yeah, I said it. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? Say what? And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Yeah.
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. What?
I'm just making puppet noises.
God freaking...
That's
It's
what
the
I
biggest-
should do. And then anytime we get a flashback, we just do it as stupid as possible. Just because it's so silly to say it again. Okay.
It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. Topsy-turvy.
Detective Gumshoe. Who was it?
Listen, pal. All I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly.
And he left.
Away!
Wait, don't leave.
If you want to know more, head down... Okay. If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over. So I figure he's down there having a good cry. And I'm going to cry soon once I have to switch voice again. Later!
He ran off to the evidence room.
Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Looks like we gotta go to the detention center. How do we get there? Oh, we have to go to the law offices, don't we? And then...
Yeah.
I hate the stupid physics in this game. Like, where I have to
that
go.
got fixed in later games. It's just that DS limitation or something. I don't know. February 23, detention center, visitor's room.
Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down that road just right now. Right now, things will just get confusing.
What was that?
Sir! That's what I'm saying! Me, a perpetrator! I was a perpetrator again, sir! That's what I'll say!
Aww, it's Mr. Meekins.
Hi! Greetings, sir!
Wait, I know who you are.
Yep.
Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center.
No, sir! I'm not, sir! I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir!
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report.
No, sir, how shall I say this?
Wait, he isn't... Is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't... Did you?
Perpetrator! Officer Meekins reporting, sir!
What? What?
Now this is an unexpected turn of events. I guess we have to talk to him. Oh god, we gotta talk to him.
We gotta talk to me! Sir, I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir! Sir!
Ow, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins.
I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard office in front of the room was empty, sir.
So normally there's a guard at the evidence room?
That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall.
Marshall?
Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor that was piled up with a bunch of weird bottles. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir! A suspicious person! Yeah!
What the heck is this guy doing?
So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. I was wearing blue. And when I came to, I was here. In a detention center.
How long were you
That was a
out?
weird trip.
Days?
Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir.
Bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. Well...
Why are you adding more topics in this discussion, sir? This is not gonna end well.
We'll act as the victim. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right?
Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir! If you have to label me a persecutor or victim, sir, then label me a victim!
I would, but you happen to be in detention, and alive, and well at that.
That's discrimination towards the alive. Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that.
Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman?
Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'll say he leans heavily on the total stranger side!
So you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department, devoid of light or other creature comforts.
Creature comforts?
They put me in a box! I don't know any detectives!
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir.
At least someone around here is more confused than I am.
That's not hard for me, actually.
And your hand, that happened when Detective Goodman was stabbed.
Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
But sir, but there was nothing I could do.
Nothing you could do.
Sir, to tell the truth, sir, what had happened? When the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I wasn't conscious.
The next thing you knew, you were, huh?
Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The humanity.
The victim's body disappeared.
That's some story.
Let's spray the ant.
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hey! That's it, sir. That's it.
That's what?
My head was a blank until this very moment. Now it's a big galaxy brain. But, sir, now I remember, sir.
You mean you remember what happened?
Correct! That card was the cause of it all!
This ID card?
Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing!
I'd better pry into this one a little deeper.
Why are you doing this to me?
'Cause you wanted to do this voice for Meekins.
I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about the game!
Oh, I don't know. Megan sucks. Can you tell me what it is you do remember?
Well, sir, you might say I'm a little lost patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will.
Woo.
I did know Mr. Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
And that was why you thought he looked suspicious.
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir! That's what I've been trying to tell you!
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing! Suddenly pointed a knife at me!
What?
Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him!
What the heck does whooped mean? What does whooped mean?
Like this, yatta!
Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him?
Do unto the others before they do unto you! My own father's words, sir. He knew Kung Fu!
What happened then?
Well, my eye, sir. Everything went white. When I awoke, I was air. I'm guessing I got the whoop of my life.
So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim who he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card.
In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's it, sir! That's what I wanted to say! That is, I did say something along those lines.
Did you now?
Huh? But you still ended up here?
They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said.
But you don't remember the events clearly?
No, but the videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
From the security camera. The crime! My crime! The crime I swore to stamp out! It's there! It's me! It's on the tape!
And you wait until now to tell us this?
I'm sorry. Really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it.
No,
Wait, where's
thanks.
my badge?
I have my own. Well, guess we better go check out the crime scene.
No, seriously, where's my badge? I think I lost it.
Dying.
I'm the one doing the funny voice.
Guess I go here?
February 23, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. I'm not sure if I can speak normal again.
Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the head detective's desk.
It's Chief Gant. Friggin' orange man.
Are you sure this is all? You know what it means if there is anything missing. Oh, sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked the drawers, the lockers, the garbage cans, the coat pockets, the pillowcases, behind the computer monitors, the coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir.
The head detective looks a little flustered.
Oh, righto, my boy. Oh, you been? Swim much?
Chief Gant. Reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
This music's weird. Oh. Is Edward going to be okay?
Oh, were they? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry comedy with him.
Committee.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Nobody expect the Spanish Inquisition. Yep, well, we have no end of trouble with the boy since last year.
You mean the incident on Gordlight?
It doesn't look good having one of our top people sitting in the defendant's seat. Oh no. Now, you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto?
Yeah, Von Karma.
Yeah. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence.
Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of a turmoil, you might say. Why, they'll just do about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee...
Committee. Like commit.
Commit t-shirt.
Like,
commit t-shirt.
Yeah, there you go.
That inquiry committee t-shirt.
We're learning English!
It could be bad for worthy.
It's okay, I'm still learning English.
What? Evidence. Incident. Okay.
I shouldn't have taken a bite of that cookie. I just got tempted.
Go.
I'm okay now. It's downright hard, I tell you. I mean, it happened at exactly the same time.
The murder at the prosecutor's office.
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this?
Now, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it.
I wasn't expecting much anyways.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets! Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the head detective's trap shut.
Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier.
Huh? You saw that? Whoops!
I wonder what it was that he wanted the head detective to do.
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
I think you can just examine the head detective office.
I mean, we've examined this place before, though.
Yeah, but I think it's a prompt for this specific moment.
Oh, I guess. Examine? Oh, the guy here, you mean? Or this one?
Yeah. Oh, sorry you have to see that.
What exactly did the chief of police want you to do?
Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue.
His face is printed on the desk.
They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still there?
Of course not. Well, except for this.
What? You kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. You didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date on it is February 21. 21st! You dumb freaking game! I'll make a note of that just in case.
Calm down. It's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay. It was never okay. It will never be okay as long as I play this stupid game.
It's okay. We're gonna play some Dream Course after this.
I should probably get a quick look around the crime scene. Wait, was that it?
Yeah.
Oh, so we need to go back then, right? Right?
Can you talk to him, or can you talk to him again?
Oh, you want me to talk to Gant? Oh, here you go.
There
Yeah, because we had to get permission. That's right. That's right. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Well, I never thought the day will come when Righto asks me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Oh, mother effer. He's giving me that stupid pause. I hate your pauses, Gant.
No, Righto.
Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate it after all.
Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man?
Do you want the true answer? Or do you want the make-believe one? Huh?
Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'll give them $50, no problem.
Sir, can I borrow $50?
There you go.
Chick-ching!
So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Now knock yourself out.
It just goes to show, you never know until you ask.
And for you here, you can borrow this.
Huh? Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
It belonged to a detective that just died. Wait, I mean, no, you didn't hear me. That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. I'm out.
It looks pretty cool on my label, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID.
You seem happy.
Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir.
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl.
Also, you do owe me $50 now.
In the next episode, we're gonna.
You give me back my $50.
No, I keep that $50. The $50 is mine. In the next episode, we will finally get to go to the evidence room and see if we can find out more about what happened, especially as to what happened to Mr. Officer Meekins.
I do my best, sir, but I don't remember anything, sir. In fact, where am I here?
So this was Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, with me and Nightshade.
Where's my steak, damn it?
And with that, we are out of here.